today I'm going to give a little tribute to the Royal Air Force, an organisation I was surrounded with for most of my early life, and in fact a long time after that. Coming from the East Midlands, where Lincolnshire was known as Bomber County, I do remember seeing the end of the Second World War with old bombers still standing derelict in the airfields as we drove across Lincolnshire to Skegness. The bombers didn't disappear because soon after the war a new range of bombers came in and they carried the atomic and then nuclear bombs. This was our front line of defence against the Soviet Union, and you could drive across Lincolnshire and you could see these big black, look like great big black crows standing at the end of the runways, all locked and loaded, the Vulcans and the Vikings and the Valiants. And so it was always present, the idea of Armageddon, and maybe that's one of the reasons why people of my age and older sometimes appear a bit sort of blasé about the present situation we're in at the moment, because we were brought up and lived for 40 years with the 4-minute warning. Not that they'd warn you much to do anything, it's a 4-minute notice before you were blown to smithereens by nuclear attack. And we can fully remember what happened in 1956 when Khrushchev threatened to do that if we didn't leave Suez, and the same thing happened of course in the Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962. But I was also incidentally named after a flight lieutenant who lived next door, who was a Lancaster bomber, a pilot, Vaughan Morris. But what I'm going to do today is to play maybe the most famous tune from the RAF, which came out in 1956, the film The Dam Busters, and this is Eric Coates's March, which every schoolboy, young and old, knew, and which celebrated those brave flyers who delivered a bouncing bomb onto the dams of the Ruhr and blew it up. They had to get at a certain height, you probably know this, and they had spotlights at either end of the aircraft flying over the waters of the dam, and when it got to the right height they could release the bomb and it rolled and then it hit the dam. Now we all remember those words when they kept saying down, down a bit, straight on, left, left, down, 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 stay there, hold it, hold it, hold it. And that was the bomb aimer giving instructions to the pilot. So here we go with the Dam Busters. Steady skip, straight on, down a bit. bygone.